Hey guys, Jamie with Sell for 1% Realtors, joined by the gang head broker Dave Barlow, Mike Hopper, and my brother Jason. Jay, you have a real estate related term of the week for us. Why don't you get into it?
Us. Hello, I'm your host, Jason Barlow of Term of the Week, and I want to talk to you guys this week about the term backup offer. A backup offer is an offer that is accepted subject to the rights of an offer in the primary position. What all that fancy legalese means is when we practice real estate, whoever gets in contract first is the primary, and then you can start stacking offers up behind 1, 2, 3 on down the list. Now, for a seller, you want to have this leverage in place because if a buyer, tries to pull any fancy footwork during a home inspection, the seller has the ability to then let that deal fall apart, terminate, not negotiate as you would if you did not have a backup offer. If I have an offer for, let's say, more money, well, then I'm not going to do anything that you asked for, and I hope you terminate. And I've had that happen before, where I had an offer for $5,000 more, and I had a broker actually, who should know the rules on the other side. In Columbus on the contract, when we open up negotiations after a home inspection, if an agreement is not reached in the stated time period, the contract shall terminate. Not the contract might terminate, has the option to terminate, the contract shall terminate. So me as a seller in a situation where I have a backup offer for more money, I'm just not going to respond to your inspection request. And then when the agreement is not made, the contract terminates, and the backup offer for more money now is going to assume the primary position. And because you guys sent me over a request to fix an outlet and have the furnace cleaned, you lost the house altogether, and my client just made $5,000 more. Now, let's say the offer is, close to a little bit less than your primary offer. Well, again, it's just going to change your calculus on how you negotiate. I'm willing to do A, B, and C. I mean, I know that Dad does this. What I do, the first thing I do is I send the backup offer a copy of their home inspection and a copy of their request. And I ask them, you guys going to be this difficult? Are you willing to fix these things yourself? Or, and if they have concerns and I'm going to lose the backup offer because of the inspection, I need to know that too. Because if, there's no point to move to the backup just to have them turn around and terminate 5 days later. So there's some moving parts, but essentially as a seller, I get leverage. And when I get leverage, I get money and power. And so on the buy side, why would I want to just be the backup offer and be a bargaining chip for Mr. Seller? Well, because you didn't win the house in the first bidding war, and you really want the house to go back on the market and into another bidding war. When the bidding war breaks out, all bets are off. And so when I work with buyers, my first objective is buy the house tonight. What I call the agent, what do we got to do to buy the house tonight? What price takes us off the market? Because if I can get it off the market before some crazy person comes in with a cash offer or no inspections, who knows what, grandma lives down the street and I have to have the house, my buyer is going to get blown out of the water. And so in order to avoid that, becoming a backup offer is ideal. Now, if anything were to happen to the first buyer, I automatically get the house. I don't have to deal with any other unknowns. And so this past weekend, switching hats, we had a bidding war. We sold this property down in Southern Point in Orient, and went to the guy who lost and said, hey, you guys want to be the backup offer? And he sent back, no, thank you. No interest in being the backup offer. I get that probably 80 to 90% of the time for buyer agents. I don't think they probably even ask their client or explain this properly to them. What do you have to lose by being the backup offer? Lock that into place. And if you find another house, you can cancel the backup, keep looking, keep bidding, but lock that thing down so that if anything happens to offer one, you have the option to snatch it. And so, to me, it's amazing that, agents don't do the backup offers either on the sell side or the buy side. A lot of times homes go into contract, agents shut it down, no more showings. All of our listings for my sellers, I show for backup. I take backup offers. I stack them up. And then for my buyers, same deal. I'm going to get you into backup. Let's go look for one that's in contract. It's been in contract for 60 days. But we know it takes about 30 to close. Call up that agent. Hey, you guys having problems with your buyer? Oh, yeah, we have issues with the appraisal. We have issues getting their down payment funds. Okay, can we show up for backup? And you can get, there are opportunities for you as a consumer in this market that people aren't aware of because they don't know the game. They don't know how to play the game right. And like I said, even brokers, they don't understand the mechanics of how to maneuver and how to win in this market. And that's why you got people like us here at Sell for 1%, whether it's selling and keeping you from losing thousands of dollars in commission, or it's on the buy side and keeping you from losing the house you want. If you want to win, give us a call, 614-451-6616. Again, Jason Barlow, one of the co-founders along with my dad, Dave Barlow of Sell for 1%. Call us today, 614-451-6616. Thanks, everybody. See you next time. Bye, everybody.